Well, hello, ladies. I accidentally hit go live too early. So it is way early, 10 minutes till. I'm going to be rearranging my desk since I'm live accidentally early. Oh my goodness. So you have 10 whole minutes before you need to be here. I've got a few things I've got to prepare before I get started, but welcome. We're early. I accidentally hit the button, Carol. If you want to hang out for a minute, I've got a few things I've got to do. I was putting my camera on its stand and my finger hit the go live button. Oh my goodness sakes. Have you had a good weekend? It's okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So first I couldn't get my camera to turn. I hope it's not going to be one of those days. Then I got my camera to turn and I was putting it on my stand and I accidentally hit the button. Way early. So don't feel like you have to stay on. You can come back, or if you've got to go do some things, you just want to hang out, whatever you want to do. I'm looking for what's my winner for the little chicken card. Everybody really liked that little chicken card. So glad that you guys asked me to make that. I have another little extra prize here for today. Getting that ready. A really cute card for you. Let me make sure I have all my tools here. Yeah, oh, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, there's that. Oh, I want to talk about that too. We had a nice day here in California today. It wasn't so hot. I mean, it was still warm, but bearable. We didn't use the AC, which most people probably would have, but we try to conserve if we can. Let's see, where is my pack of paper? There it is. I start at 7 o'clock, ladies, so I just accidentally came on early, if you're wondering what's going on. Trying to set up. Okay, for those of you, hi everybody. I clicked, if you didn't hear earlier, I clicked on my go live button accidentally 10 minutes early. So that's why I'm walking around still preparing for tonight. Last minute little things that I have to do to get ready for visiting with you. But since you're here, hi Joyce, hi Debbie, hi Margaret, hi Carol. Who did I miss? Lynn, Deborah French. Welcome everybody, thank you for being here. Still have 7 minutes. What can I tell you? I did so much yard work today, that's what I could tell you. Oh my goodness. So I went out in the morning and I usually just do a little bit, like an hour's worth watering and pulling some weeds, whatever. And I did a little extra because my granddaughter has asked if we could have my great-grandson's birthday party here. He turns 1, but not until October. But you know how we are. When we know we're going to have a lot of company, I start to prepare early so I don't have to do everything last minute. You're not coming in late at all, Marcia. I started early. I accidentally hit the go button. And so I'm just telling you about my day today. So we still have 6 minutes. I don't want to start without everybody, being here at the right time and not seeing everything. So anyway, I go out and I do all this yard work and just kept going and going like the Energizer Bunny, right? And then my husband got up and he started trimming a bunch of bushes and things. And when he trims bushes, guess who gets to pick up everything that drops? Me. So I had to go back out there again. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. And then it was getting warm. So it's even harder when it's warm. I looked at the pool a few times and almost jumped in, but then I decided not to because I didn't have a towel or anything. But that was most of my morning. And the rest of the day was quiet. We're watching the Giants game. We're Giants fans here in California. And they're winning, which is a shock because they haven't been doing good. But the game is still on. And I came out here and started to get ready for my live, and my phone wouldn't flip. So I had to turn everything off, turn everything back on. My phone flipped. I put in the description, the title, and then I accidentally hit the go button at like 11 minutes to 7. I'm like, no! Oh my goodness. But that's pretty much it. Did I do anything Saturday? No, nothing. No. Friday night, my daughter came over and we sat out back. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, is it your first time here? Hi, Cheryl. And we had a nice long talk. She stayed till about 10 o'clock at night. It was a beautiful evening, and we just sat outside and talked all night for a long time. So it was fun. But quiet here. Count your blessings, right? When it's quiet, everything's going well. Hey, Deb. Welcome. Thanks for being here. So tonight I'm working with, now I'm going to switch to Stampin' Up. Tonight I am working with the delightfully eclectic 12 by 12 designer series paper for a couple of reasons. I made the little chick that everybody fell in love with card with that paper. 2, it is the monthly prize, so I'm going to cut it in half. 2 people that order from me this month are going to get a 6 by 12 piece of, half pack sent to them. Hey, Barbara. So if you've already ordered from me this month, you're already in the drawing, nothing you have to do at all. And if you already ordered from me, that means I have your address, so I just send it off and there's nothing you need to do except for be happy and excited because it's a great big 48 sheet page, a beautiful, beautiful paper. So I wanted to use that, hi Stephanie, tonight again, just because there's so many different patterns. And I wanted a different fold too. So I don't know if I made this fold up or not. I haven't seen it anywhere. Doesn't mean that it isn't somewhere, but I was really happy with it. I'm using a couple of new dies, hey Florence, and one folder, the DSP, and then a little bit of ribbon, and it's just, I think, the sweetest card. Very, very sweet. 3 more minutes. So what else? Oh, so this weekend, let's see, this week, Saturday, Friday, and Thursday. Yeah, Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday, all my friends, well, most of my friends were, that are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators were in Las Vegas. So I stayed online a lot here and there watching all of them having so much fun. I was asked if I was going, and no, I can't. I can't leave my mom for that long. But I sure miss going to those events. I don't know whenever I'll get to go back, but if I could, I would be there. My manager went, and she's so sweet. She's going to come over next week, I think it is, and she's going to show me everything and tell me what everything was about and share with me all her trades, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so couldn't be there, but I had a lot of friends there. I got to talk to quite a few people online, you know, texting back and forth, and they were having a blast. So I'm just happy for everybody. Stampin' Up! Always puts on a great event. Sorry to know that's why you can go. Yeah, that's why I can't go. I can't pretty much go anywhere, right, you know, for a while. So, yeah. So they put on a great event. They treat you like a queen. I just love attending those, and the more the merrier, right? So it's always fun. All right, one more minute. So why don't I just turn you down, since you've heard me talking for 11 minutes and walking back and forth, and we can get the housekeeping done, and then we'll start crafting right at 7 o'clock. All right. Yep, I am, Debbie. I sure am. She is my priority, and that's the way it is. Let's turn around. Okay. So a lot of people have been either emailing me or calling me, and they, I realized my last forum of my housekeeping, I didn't put my name on there. I don't know what I was thinking, just that you know my name. I say it, but you know, it's nice to see it. So people can find me on my website. Got a nice new friend call me today and asked me some questions, so that was fun, and she went to my website. So I thought I'd redo this page. And thanks, Sherry. And just let you know that my name is Beverlee Morales. And yes, I don't spell it funny. My mother spelled it funny with 2 E's. And I live in Tracy, California. The gal that called me today, she's in San Diego, California. So that's fun. That's fun to know that we're in the same state, far away, but in the same state. There's my August host code. So if you decide to order with me, hi, Annie. Hi, Christine. From Pennsylvania, yippee! I think I have 2 customers in Pennsylvania now. So nice. So anyway, August host code, there it is, right there. So if you need that, there you go. And where is my website? Right here. Shop with me at beverleystamps.stampinup.net, and email me anytime. That is the fastest way to get to me. If you message me, I may not see it. So if you can email me, for sure I'll see that. And I go check my messages, but I'm really not that good at checking them that often. So here's the cute little chickie that everybody loved. So we have a winner for her. So let's see who gets this card. Tracy Taylor. Tracy, you are the winner of this card. Now, I know for sure that I do not have your address. So before Tuesday, I need you to email me. Again, here is my email right here. Email me and give me your address, and I'm going to send my little chick to you. So please let me know your address if you want this card, and I'd be happy to mail it to you. This is that delightful eclectic paper. Okay, and my last live, I had 70 people watching. And I know that because I go back and I look at, I had a lot more views, but that, before the replay, I had that many people watching. And I check the hearts that you give me. So if you like something and you press the hearts or the hugs or the happy faces, your name comes up and I can count people really quickly. I could look at the people who share, and then of course the people that comment when you say hi. That enters you in a contest, and that tells me how many people were on. So those little signals are great. Cheryl, that's you on your business page? Yay! Okay, great. From Canada. Okay, send me your address. And anyway, 70 people. And so the the last time I gave out a prize, it was because we had 50 people watching. So this time we had 70 people watching. So I feel like giving somebody some ribbon. How about that? I love this pack of ribbon. I use it so much. I just ran out of I ran out of a spool, so I had to open my second spool of the pink. But who is going to win this ribbon? Elaine Douglas, you were one of the people, one of the 70 that were watching. Please send me your address so I can mail you this ribbon. You have until Tuesdays live to get that to me. Email me your address right there, mofun44@icloud.com. All right. Hello, everybody. Put that in my prize pile. A reminder that I am having a class on September 30th. Hi, Debbie. In-person class for the box in a book. This is a book. See that? But when you untie the ribbon, inside is a box. And I'm having an in-person class that you can attend on September 30th at 10:30 in the morning. And all you need to do is go to my website on September 2nd through the 7th, anytime between the 2nd and the 7th, and I'll tell you why I put a order date on there, is because I want the stuff you order to get to you in time for class, because you'll need to bring them to class. I know. I love this too, Marcia. Love it, love it, love it. So you need to order any 12 by 12, hey, Debbie, designer series paper, a spool of tear and tape. Whether you have it or not, you still need to order tear and tape, because this takes tear and tape a lot, quite a bit, and I want you to have enough, and a coordinating ribbon to match your DSP. And the reason I am having it in September is because you can order from the new catalog, and if you want to order the Christmas paper and make Christmas books, wouldn't that be awesome? So here is a Christmas book that I have embellished, and let me show you a few others. Here's regular designer series paper, no holiday specific. Hey, Tracy. And there you go. So that is box in a book. And if you're not close to me or you're not available that day, you can still place an order between the 2nd and the 7th using my host code that I will have in early September, first day of September in the morning. I'll put it on this page here so you can find it. And you order the same items, and I'm going to send you a detailed, hey, Roseanne, PDF with pictures and everything on how to make this book. And of course, you can always call me or email me if you have any questions or don't understand something, and I'd be happy to help you through it. Okay, so that is the box in a book, and I love standing a whole stack of books up in a row. It looks so cute. Okay. So just a reminder about that. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the card first. How about that? Look at this card. Feel better soon. It's just a happy card that opens up like this. All the designer series. I switched over. Thanks. Oh, okay. All right. Great. Hello, Jose. It opens up like this. Look at all this patterns. Isn't it so cute? And then it opens up like that again because my customers, hey, Angie. Aw, I'm so glad you're here. Angie's a good friend of mine. We met through Stampin' Up, and she lives in Utah, and I haven't seen her name in a while. So this is the card I'm going to make tonight, and it's just absolutely adorable in person. I'm trying to get it up close without it getting blurry, but it's that paper that makes everything so darn cute. Don't you think that's happy? So that will make somebody feel better to receive this happy card. All right. What I'm going to need is the DSP from the Delightfully Eclectic, and it is cut at 4 1/4 by 12. And then I took my trimmer and I scored one end at 1 inch, so right like that. Okay, so see, I'll show you the card again so you can see where the 1 inch fold is. All right, then we have the top of the DSP, and all I did was fold it, bring the end of the DSP right to the 1 inch and score. Let's burnish. And then I took the end of the DSP and met it to this score line. And we'll burnish again. So now we have this. Isn't that simple? Super simple. Now, my customers have told me we don't want to see our written message. Therefore, we have the inside that flips up. So you can write your message in here. And when the card is closed, you do not see that message. And the little bow is acting as a stopper to keep this card closed. It reminds me of a little storefront with a door, or a little house. From our house to yours, something like that. I just think it's absolutely darling. And notice that I did 2 different orientations. This one, the stripes are up and down, and this one, the stripes are sideways. So either way looks cute, just in case you wondered about that. Either way looks cute. So then you're going to need a piece of basic white cardstock, and this one you're going to cut down to 4 by 10.5 and score it at 5 1/4. So that is just what fits right in here to make your inside of your card nice and finished. So you have an area here for whatever you want to do with it. All right, let's go over to, let me get my cut and emboss machine. So now you've got a super easy fold that you can work with, and if you wanted to do this orientation, you certainly could. So I'm going to glue this part down right now while I have it in my hand. Just glue that down. So you can put glue on either half, doesn't matter, and then place it down together. I was supposed to take a drink before I started my live, and I forgot. Okay, so there we go. Let's get my cut and emboss machine, and I'm going to use a folder. You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to use the die. Here's a piece of scrap, and I'm going to cut out the die shape because I need to use the folder on both pieces. So while I have the folder out, I will use it on both pieces. So this shape comes from the Nested Essentials. Nested Essentials are item 161597, and they are in the new mini. So I'm going to use the largest one for the DSP right here. That's got an orientation. The flowers need to be the right direction. And then I'm going to use the second to the largest shape. for the white. Look at all these dies in this. So you've got banners and you've got rectangles, but they've got rounded ends. Everything is stitched, and then this shape here. Okay. Put these back and move this over. I'm going to cut this one out first. Okay, let's get my machine over here. So here is the Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine. It's also in the annual catalog, and it comes with all these platforms. This is platform number 1. For the dies, you need to put platform number 2 on platform number 1, and then platform number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Real easy. 1, 2, 3. Lay your paper and then your die on, and then add the second number 3 on top and run it through. I like the cut and emboss machine because it's portable. It's got a crank handle. You don't have to have electricity. And so you could take it camping. You could move it around to another part of the room that, you know, you're far away from a cord, whatever you need to do. It's lightweight. It folds up small. There's just a ton of things I like about it. So now I have this shape, and I'm going to emboss it with the timber folder. And here is the code for the timber folder. Just going to set it right in there, and I'm going to put the bottom of the cutout die onto the black line that's on the folder. And I'm also going to get this piece because I'm going to emboss that as well. So now, to emboss with a 3D folder, we need to take away 2 and 3. And we need to use 1 and 4. Okay? So that's easy as well. 3D folder just means that it's thick. So it just needs those 2 platforms to get the right pressure and emboss onto your cardstock. See that? Now we've got a wood grain white. Right now I want the front of my white cardstock to be embossed as well. So I'm going to run that through. Okay. Okay, so here is the piece that's going to go into the card, just like that. And the measurements I gave you make it perfect. What were those measurements? 4 by 10.5, scored at 5 1/4. We're going to go back to our glue, and we're just going to put this down now so we can be done with the, well, not all the way done, but almost done with the inside of the card. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that cute? Now, like I said, the orientation, you can just change it this way and do whatever you want to do. But I love these dies, and I love the size of them, so I thought this would be a nice bridge. Okay, so now we're going to take this one, this designer series paper, and the orientation is vertical, so I'm going to run this through the machine real quick. And again, what do I need? I need platform 1, 2, 3, my designer series paper and my die, and then one more acrylic number 3. And run that through. So here we go. Isn't this paper adorable? Again, in the Eclectic, delightfully eclectic pack. So here we are, layering that, and you can just see just the right amount of little flowers underneath there. And I just think it's absolutely darling. Okay, now we can sit. You know, I'm going to do something different. When I was making this card, I put a piece of ribbon right here. But tonight, I want to see, it dressed up the card so much. Look at the difference. Well, let's put this back so you can see the difference. See how much different that dresses it up? How much more it dresses it up? So I was thinking maybe I should have put ribbon at the top and at the bottom. So let's do that to this one, okay? So I am just going to run a thin line of our liquid glue there and there. And lay the ribbon right on top and take my ribbon scissors and snip that off. Now, what are ribbon scissors? Ribbon scissors are our regular snips that are in the catalog, but I have multiple sets of scissors, and one I put ribbon around the handle, so I know not to use these on anything except for my ribbon. When you use them on paper, it can make them dull, so it could snag your ribbon. And so that's why I want a separate pair for just my ribbon. Okay, so we're going to snip that off. And then we're going to turn around and do the same on the opposite side. Let's see. Okay. Since I'm here with the ribbon right now, let's just do the bow. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Cookie. Hey, Pamela. I have a little hard time. I usually just cut off my ribbon, but I waste a lot that way. I have a little bit of a hard time making a bow on the spool. But that is the way you should do it if you don't want to waste. It's not hard. It's just I fumble a little bit. Okay. So let me get my mini glue dots. And I'm going to put 2 on my bow. One right behind the knot. And then one right over to my left, just a little bit to the left of the first one. Then I'm going to get my silicone mat because I'm not quite ready to put this on the card and I don't want it to stick to my paper. So the silicone mat does not allow any adhesive let me see, because I could press this down and it's going to lift without hurting my adhesive. If you spill adhesive on here, it's going to dry up and clean up very, very well. So it's really a nice little tool to have. I have it upside down so you can't see the number, but there it is. Okay. All right, so let me go back to my little bridge, and I'm going to place it in the middle there. And you know my trick. I don't want to go any farther than my thumb is with the glue. Because if you get too high with the glue, you're going to come off this edge and you're going to cause it to be sticky too high. Okay. Now I can place this down because remember I said I want it to be the little stopper. So I want to get the knot closer to the die cut. So there we go. Isn't that adorable? You can embellish this now in so many different ways for so many different occasions. But I am totally in love with the Just Wanted to Say dies. Here is their number. And in those dies, there are Feel Better Soon, Celebrate, so for any celebration, Happy Birthday, and You're Too Kind, and that's the one I used last time, plus the backing. So see the Bubblebath pink behind the words. Now I think the words are pretty easy to read on camera. In person they're fine to read, but I didn't know how they were going to look on camera. But I cut out the actual words with designer series paper, and then the backing with Bubblebath. Let's see, this is the Feel Better Soon, I think, yes. So this is the backing. And here is some Bubblebath. I'm going to run that through the machine, and then here's some designer series paper, and here are the words. So I'm going to run those through the machine. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's the backing. Here's my dies. Those are throwaway. And then I'm going to cut out some hearts. Now the hearts are from the Just Wanted to Say as well. And so are the little flowers. So we're going to cut those out in pink. And I already have the stems cut out, but I cut them out in Old Olive. Okay, and I need 2 flowers. Here's the hearts. Look how cute they are. And there's a flower, and I need 1 more flower. You know what I should have done, and you can do it, I did it on the first card, is double up your paper for the flowers, and you have to run it through once. So it does cut out 2 pieces of paper, no problem. Okay, so there's the second flower. All right, here's all my pieces. So I need my silicone mat again because the Feel Better Soon is very narrow. I see that the inside of one of the E's needs to be popped out. And here is the backing. Love the colors. That die could... Absolutely, Annie. You are reading my mind. Absolutely. I thought of that. We need to just design a box so it could be a coffin for Halloween. Yes, ma'am. Or make a rectangle box thinner and just place it on top and bottom, whatever's easiest. Yep, you sure can. I just looked up and happened to see that. Hey, Jim. So I'm just putting light glue around the Feel Better Soon. I love it when you start to see other images from a die cut or a stamp, something it was not meant to be, but very well could be. It's fun to have such versatile tools to make so many different things. All right, so I'm just gonna, now when you're putting the words on the backing, do one letter at a time visually. Like I'm putting the S down and now I can press soon. Then I'm gonna do better, the B, and then I see everything's on there good, and then the feel. So try to just go slowly so you get it on there straight. So feel better soon. Okay, and then the backing is pretty thick, so you can just go to town with that glue. Still go light, but what I mean is you can go faster, but still go light so you don't have it squeezing out. But I liked the Feel Better Soon for this card because of the orientation being vertical. And a lot of the times we just use everything in this direction. So I liked it being vertical like this. Okay, so here are my leaves. And look, oh, I cut out, these are also in the dies, a present and a bow. And the present can go this way or that way. I would do two different colors so the bow would stand up better or stand out more, that way even as well. Super, super cute dies. I need to clean my fingers off. I got a little bit of glue on them. Okay, so now we're just going to take the leaves. I think I do like the ribbon on bottom and top. See that? See the difference? And I'm just going to put glue on this leaf here and the stem and come down to the bottom of the card and set it down. See why I don't want glue on this one? If you get it too high, it will cause things to be sticky. Then you can just put a little tiny bit at the top and find one of your longer petals and just attach it like that. And attach it like that. Not quite like that. Okay. Longer petal. It wants to spin. Isn't that funny? Okay, so same thing with this one. We're going to come to this side. So we want to look to see what leaf is going to be on the card. It's this one. So we're going to just put glue on one leaf and the stem. And set it down on this side. And then we're going to look for a long petal to go onto the stem and stick it down. Okay. Now, if you got your paper pumpkin for this month, in that you received some clear gems. They have sticky on the back, and if you didn't, you could use any other gems that you may already have. And I think these come off better with the point of the take your pick tool. And I'm going to set them right in the middle of these pink flowers. They are so cute in the middle of this flower. So it's another way to use your paper pumpkin goodies if you have this month's. Look how cute those are. See the difference those clear gems made? Thank you for the hearts. Now what am I going to do with these little guys? I'm going to turn, they're embossed got blurry. They're embossed as well. Can you see the outline of all three of them? I'm going to turn them over, And I'm going to add a little bit of glue. And open this up. And I'm going to set 3 little dainty hearts right there in the middle. So when the card gets opened, the recipient is greeted with the 3 little hearts. So here is my prototype, and here is tonight's. And the difference is the 2 ribbons bottom and top. I see I didn't cut this one all the way, as close as I could have, so let me trim that. There we go. And then when you open it, you just pull, greeted by little hearts, and then open it, and you can stamp something else that you want to say that's in regards to Feel Better Soon and your little message. And I just think it's absolutely adorable. And this is pretty much a fun fold with die art again. I did die art the other day with the chicken. And the Just Wanted to Say dies are all the different words. Happy birthday, celebrate, feel better soon, you're too kind. And the nested essential dies, all of these shapes, so many shapes. So Annie is right. I want to work on making a coffin for Halloween out of this shape here. We'll see. We'll see if I can do it or not. Great fold. Can't wait to see Annie's Halloween card. Oh, she's going to make it on a card, not a box. Oh, okay, oh yeah, there you go. That's even easier. See, I'm thinking box. Okay. So there is my website if you want to place an order with me. The only thing that's available right now is the designer series paper. The other items are in the mini, and they will be available on September 2nd. Love both the orientations of stripes. Love the ribbon top and bottom. Adorable. Thank you. Thank you. I think that would make somebody that's not feeling really well feel a little bit better, if only for a moment, right? Okay. I don't see any questions, or did I miss any questions? I hope not. I will go back and look. There was a lot of comments. I will go back and look, and then if there are, I will answer you. I'll type in an answer. Thank you so much for being here. You have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.